Today, the Malera Unification Forum kicked off the transformative 2-day farmers training in Malera. Focusing on the mindset change and modern farming techniques, farmers from Malera and nearby communities were introduced to the farm field school approach.
Irrigation. During your discussion and action, if we discover it is
a collaborative model encouraging shared learning and problem solving.
My name is Twinorusa Samuel Kahungu. I work as a crop instructor and a farmer field school facilitator at the National Farmers Leadership Center in Kampiringisa in PG District. My engagements with this group here was all about the principles and the practices of farmer field schools approach. First of all, he talked about the issue of fake seeds, poor farming practices. They talked about the issue of pests and diseases in their gardens. They also listed, among others, poor market fee systems. They talked about lack of organized markets. Talk about poor leadership amongst themselves, farmer institutional development gaps, as among others, the major challenges that they are facing. And when you look at the farmer field school methodology, that methodology has all the capacity to address all those problems. So, for example, we were able to see how which are the major principles, which are the major features under farmer field schools. So, all those features, all those principles address some of those challenges, including poor soils, how to address poor soils, and how to themselves come up with an approach, as a farmer field school approach helps them to come and work on hands-on on how to identify a problem, observations, identify a problem, analyze a problem, and they are able to generate action points, action plans on how to address all those problems.
Arenga tuane la korie maidu kakirbedu korie ngamare jemu apolo ke bikur nguna korie apolo ke bone babutlo lengone ado mona choana pedore tai to bunga kuru ngene na utanga kuru ne sai sisiana bunte ngone apolo ke bone ada ngako pana ado moni akira disina yata kinete ngachoana kuru ikirore anyata ngalo ka Simon la mota ngo Malera kajele ai sisiana kamera na ije lolo itode kiti
The highlights of the day was the keynote address by the guest of honor, Principal John Bosco Okwaja from the National Farmers Leadership Center in Impigi District.
So being creative and innovative is from you. Arachati ruja dola subara kwa kina yu. Oni anekere ebaka ngini twede just get opportunity ke. Konyebo nejitu ngalwa joto rosda igira kwa kina yu.
Principal Okwaja emphasized value addition, financial discipline, and the power of cooperative groups, urging farmers to adopt modern practices. He left participants with a thought-provoking statement. These days, crops don't need rain, sunshine, and land, hot water, light, and nutrients to yield production.
My name is John Bosco Okwaja. I am the principal of National Farmers Leadership Center located in Kampiringisa and PG District. We train Ugandans and more especially farmer leaders on mindset change and modern agriculture technology. Today I'm privileged to be here in Malera. I've been invited to talk to a group of farmers. I'm calling them farmers because mainly in Uganda everyone is what? Is a farmer. So basically I was focusing on the Korean model, what we call the SMU or Semau Undong model. It is the model the Korean government used in the 60s to transform their country. And the secret was on issues of mindset change.
With one day setting a strong foundation, farmers eagerly await tomorrow's session.
My name is Jacob Okwi. I am the Public Relations Officer, Malera Unification Foundation. Malera Unification Foundation is an organization registered by an act of government. We got registered last year in 2023 after realizing the need to see how best we can help our communities down here in Malera. We started as a WhatsApp group. Initially, it was just to share ideas, to share job opportunities, and of course, sometimes any other information. But we went ahead and we said, why can't we legalize this? And then we see how best we can support our people down home. And so we identified one challenge that was happening from our people. One was that there was a lot of chronic poverty, that people can no longer take their children to school, that people can no longer access medical care, and so many people were totally suffering, and a lot of young children were getting married early, and so that was putting our society into a position where we knew that if we left it to go in that manner, there would be a lot of disaster. So we thought wisely, and we thought about how best can we support our people down, and then we realized that agriculture is the only way that many of our people are dependent on, because most of them are doing substantial agriculture, and because of their mindset change issues, they continue to do a traditional kind of ways of doing agriculture. So we reached out to those partners from the Ministry of Agriculture, and we thought with them that we have a community of people who needed to be trained on animal rearing, poultry, and farming. That is the reason why we decided to come up with that training.
Promising more impactful training and insights. Stay tuned to Emoria TV for updates as the initiative reshapes agriculture in the region.